Hey, what's going on there, time vapors? How are you guys doing this evening? So we're back again. Glad you're here. It's going to be a really cool one today. It's a mod review today from a DovPo, and it's a potentiometer mod. So if you guys aren't sure, we're going to switch it around and we're going to show you down below and get close with this mod, and we're going to let you know what this is about. Pretty cool mod, and it's got some cool features. But first off, you're going to ask, hey, so what are you vaping on today? Well, yeah, we've got the mod, and on the top of it we've got an Aspire tank, the sub-ohm tank with a Cledo. It's about 100 to 130 watt range, a Cledo coil. I'm not too sure of the specs on this one actually. I've been vaping on it and I didn't even get the info. I'll get back to you on that one. I forgot quite a bit of the stuff. Brain's just numb tonight. But the other one, what have I got with the juice? So the juice I'm rocking in that one is that apple pie stuff from Hype City Vapes. I'm still using that stuff, as you can see. I'm using quite a bit of that. I'm really liking that juice. It really does taste like a warm apple pie just come out of the oven. You taste the crust there on it too. That one's pretty cool. The other one I'm doing is I did a review just recently on the Tesla Punk 220 watt, and I've got the NRG tank on there, the iridescent one, as you can see. So this is the one, this is the Tesla. It's got the fancy lights and all that stuff on it, see? But yeah, and what I've got in that one is I've got some Dinner Lady. Hey, Mrs. Dinner Lady. So she's rocking the lemon tart, and it tastes like the lemon curd. Now, what lemon curd is to me that I know of is it's like that jam stuff that you spread on your bread and stuff, and it's like a lemon curd stuff. So that's tasting pretty good, and that's what I've got in this one here. So anyway, back to the mod that we're doing today. It's going to be the DovPo, and it's going to be the variable wattage one. So we're going to switch that around, and we're going to show you what this one does, and all the little features and that to go with it. But mainly, as you know with me, I'm a budget kind of vapor guy. I'm going to let you know kind of the price range of this one, and I've been using it now for about a month or so, so I'm going to let you guys know whether it's worth it or not. Do I feel it's worth going out and spending your hard-earned bucks on? You know, going and working a bit more and getting a bit of cash. Before I head out, the next review I'm going to be doing is about watches and stuff. I'm going to show you what I'm throwing together on my wrist today. I'm going to try and get it up a bit closer because I really need you guys to see this. It's a new artist that I'm going to be reviewing. He's not a new artist in total. He's been doing designs for quite a while, as you'll see by the design. But yeah, we're going to be doing a review of this, guys, and this is going to be exciting. Check this one out. This one's by Jesus, and TUCCI factory, Tuco factory is what we call it, Tuki factory. I'm going to try and get that name right for you as to how he says it, but yeah, look at that. But I'm rocking that colour right now because of the band. Look at that, look how it blends together really nicely. There's so many cool features on this design. Look at this. See, it's got all sorts. See, it rocks it, change the colours and stuff on it. Look at that. But there's so much stuff on that one to show. But that's going to be a review down the road here on the next review, guys. But that's what I'm hitting today on my wrist. That's the smartwatch feature. That's just to plug out for his watch faces. I'm really excited to show you his watch faces. He's got lots of watch faces like all the guys have. So we've got so many watch reviews we can do and show you. All these special ones. I think this one's going to be a nice one and you guys are going to really like it. And this one's going to be a free watch face, a downloadable free watch face. And the amount of stuff on it is just crazy, man. Just crazy. But no more about the watch face, more about the mod today. So, anywho, time for the review. So here we are, guys, up close with the DovPo, and it's a Chinese higher end mod. It comes in this fancy little box. You can't really tell by the screen here, but it's a really nice simplistic box. It's got your warning info here in case, you know, you fall off of the planet or aliens come and possess you, or, you know, things like that. The dog starts talking to you, you know, don't use the product, you know, warning about your health and safety and all that. We know all about that. Here's your security checkbox. Then it's got the name of the DovPo on it. It's actually got the symbol as to what kind of style. You see that it's kind of a grey, so it's like the silver mod, and it's got this skull design on there. This is a pretty cool sticker, as you see there, and that's what's on the mod I have. There is another one with like a big orangutan or something, and there's a brass version of this too, but this is the silver, like the brushed silver version. There's your Chinese specs if you need them. See, all the info you need. And there's the mod on the front. Just a basic simplistic box. That's why I say it's more of a higher end mod. It's a potentiometer mod, so obviously it's going to have different features. It don't need a upgradable charger. That's one thing it won't need on this. Here's your info anyway. Let's get it all out of the box. I can get it out. There you go. So you got your little safety check sheet card right here. Got the little stamp on it. You can barely see right there by them to say, yep, it's all been passed and it's all good to go. You got your battery check sheet, which is great to have in all boxes. Should come this, just to give you the heads up, just to give you the, you know, it just basically refreshes it in your mind. If it's not in the box, you kind of lose track of this, but this is important. Make sure your batteries are in good shape. Make sure that they're not frayed, damaged, or even split, or any of the stuff. And basically how they say this is, even if the top is slightly split, it's as bad as having a naked battery, as they call it, with no skin on at all. And make sure that insulator is on the top when you do these. So that's a really good one to have. This is your info check sheet. This one right here. As you see, it comes up, it tells you, gives you the guide. What this guide's for, if I can actually brighten it up and show you a bit easier here. This gives you your resistances, to what you should turn the dial to what wattage it will give you, all the way down. So it goes all the way down to 29 watts and all the way up to 300. And basically 300 is a bit overkill, because this mod comes as saying it's a 280 watt mod. And it does get up there, it does ramp up really fast. I'll show you that. And here's your little destruction booklet. If you want to know how to know anything about the specs, I'll keep that there for a second just so you can see. There you go. You got the LED indicator. I'll show you all about this in a second here. And it shows you the features right there. So that's pretty much what's in the box there, guys. You know, I mean, as I say, this ain't about open box and all goody two shoes, but I just thought I'd throw that out there just to so you can see. But this is the mod right here. See, it says DovPo on there, and it's engraved. This is actually engraved. It's hard to show you, but you can hear by me scratching there that it's actually engraved into the mod itself. It's got the nice little fin shape here, like design. It's got the nice little logo right down here. See there? The mod variable voltage. And obviously I've got the Aspire tank on the top, the sub-ohm tank, and it all looks pretty good together. It actually looks like a tin box if you look at how that is, because this is the battery door right here. See how they've designed it like this, so it looks the same on both sides. This is the battery, so when you push on here, it just says open right there. See, you push up, and it's got some magnets that attach it right here and right down the bottom. And then it's got the venting in the middle of the mod, so you can really barely see that, see? But it's all engraved on the back too. This is all engraved as well, which is really cool. But yeah, it's got this little carbon fiber sticker here to help you against you know, any current going through from the battery door to the batteries. Obviously you've got your little attachment to stop your batteries falling out or to ease it getting out. The only thing I don't like, to be quite honest guys, is these magnets. They're strong, they're really strong. You'll see when I put this together, watch this. I'll snap it in, I just put it in the slot like that. You see how it slots in, and you let go, bang, and it hits it right in. See, it's all smooth. But with those circular ones, I found with a lot of mods, see there's movement. There's not a lot of movement. It's solid, like it's solid, it's on. It won't fall off, like shake test and that, it won't come off, but it does move. I found if they made them more of an oblong, it seems to hold the back and it stays solid. It doesn't even move that little bit at all. But that's the only little gripe I've got with this one, other than that. And then obviously down here is your dial. It goes from 1 to 5, and that's your temperature dial. So that's where this potentiometer comes in, is what this is. It's a mod styled device, but it runs straight off the batteries in series. And this is basically your dial to get the juice. So it's like a hybrid as such. It's like a mech mod tube that you have kind of thing, you know, where it juices right from the battery. But it's in a mod shape, so it's in the mod version. Yeah. So basically, with that being said, you know, this is the range that was on that card that says about what you put the dial at. If you look, it's got the little dots between them, and I count them as about 2 a piece. You go from the 1, then you go 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10, which is number 2, and so on all the way around. As you see, I've got it set to about just after 2 for this tank. And this tank's running about 100 to about 130 watts. And that's giving me a warm vape, not hot. It's giving me a warm vape of about a second and a second and a half worth of pull. As you'll see, 2 seconds. See, that's all I had to vape it on. I don't know if you heard me pull on that, but that's all I did. So to get this on and off, 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, it's flashing to tell me it's turned off. Now it's turned off, see? And then to turn it back on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flashes again to tell you you're on. So these are here. There's no LED screen to tell you functions. As I say, this is the only function you have. You twist this dial up. In there, you can either put a flat-edged screwdriver, or I normally just get my nail in there and I twist it around. See? I just get my nail in there. So keep your nail. Don't bite your nails. This is the reason you don't bite your nails. See, I'm just trying to twist it back around now. Oh, hold on. See, that's my problem. I bite my nails too much. There you go. I've got it twisted back up to roughly where I want it. See, it's back up to about the 2 point somewhere. Let me just pull on that a sec. Yep, that's perfect. But yeah, what these lights are for is basically a battery gauge. That's all this is a battery gauge. Obviously, to tell you when it turns on, it flashes. To turn off, flashes. But basically, they're for batteries. So when you push it, it's going to fire the tank right away, like instantaneous. Listen. See, no messing around, no pissing around there. It's fired up, it's done. And I like how it's kind of curved around with the top of the mod too. It's very smooth and really nice, and it's really good in the hand. It's got some heft to it, some weight to it, like it's a proper metal box, like, you know, it's proper. I think it's alloy is what the box is. You know, it's not solid steel or nothing, but it's alloy. But it's very good quality. It's very sturdy in the hand and everything. But yeah, I like how they've got the fire button. It's in good position for your hand, either that way or that way. You know, you can even vape it either way. Well, we'll see that when I get up top again. We'll show you how I hold it for vaping and that. But yeah, it's got the nice little skull face there, like it's like a skateboarder kind of guy with the hat and that on it. It's got their nice little embossed logo in there. You can see that, you know. But it's a really cool mod. I really like this one. Really nice. But yeah, potentiometer just means that basically it's straight power, straight from the battery, straight to the fire button to the tank. That's it. So that's why I'm saying it's like a mech mod, where it's just drawing straight off the juice of the batteries. So obviously when the batteries get lower and these lights go down, obviously you're going to have to adjust this flow, probably turn it up a bit more to get more of the same flavor, or take the batteries out and get some new ones. As I said, there's no USB to charge this. It's just straight, take the batteries out, put new ones in, and away you go. And then obviously when this gets lower, it's obviously going to depreciate the vape and the quality and so on, like most mods and everything. So you either adjust the flow, adjust the temperature right here, turn it up more to get the flow back and the vape right, or you put new batteries in. That's pretty much it, guys, on this one. That's all I can say about it. So it's a pretty basic one to talk about, to know what's going on. But it's pretty cool. As I say, I've been using this one for quite a while here. So we'll head back up top and I'll vape on it and I'll give you my final thoughts. And just so you can see, this is a bit closer. I just want you guys to see this. See that? This is a cool watch face. And this is one I'm going to be doing. It's got like stopwatch, it's got zoom bezel, it's got all these features. See all them? But yeah. Anyway, we're going to go back up top and I'll see you there in a minute. So hey guys, that was the DovPo potentiometer mod. As I say, you can see like right there, it's all shiny. It's got superficial scratches from where I've been using it, but I haven't been using it lightly. I've been using it. I use it quite a bit. As you can see by the vapor production, it's got a really warm vape, a really good warm vape if you set it right. So I'd always suggest setting the dial a bit lower than what is recommended if you want to go by the book, or just start out, start out about 1 and then just increment it up until you get that, tweak it. But that's what's so good, that's what's so good about these ones, is you can dial it up a little bit at a time. So it isn't like you've got to get to a wattage, 50 watt, 55 watt, it's not quite right. Different mods do different for different wattage kind of thing, different tanks. This one here, you stick a tank on, hit the dial up, you hit it about 1 or just above 1, 1.8 or 1.6, whatever it is, and then test it out. And if it isn't doing quite right, then just ramp it up a bit more. And you can, as I say, go all the way up, and this says it goes up to about 280 watts. I take it that's on full charge batteries, so you check your dial, make sure your dial's up to 4 batteries there. Nice little LEDs to let you know what your batteries are. So that's a pretty cool feature right there, to have your battery gauge on there. So you haven't got to kind of gauge it, and as you're vaping thinking, well, have I got to turn it up or what? You can just check and go, okay, the batteries are low, put some new batteries in. Price point on this one. This one I think was, if I remember rightly, it was around about the $65 range, Canadian, this one. And it comes just as the mod in the box like I showed you. No charger or that for charging it, because there's no need, you just put batteries in. So that's just for the mod there. So that's why I said it's kind of on the higher end of the Chinese branded mods. This brand, this DovPo, has been around for a while. They've done a few mods. They don't do lots and lots of them. And these ones are mass produced, I suppose, this style. So even though they're a bit higher up there on the price range, you can still get them quite easily if you check online or whatever there. I don't see them in the local stores, so I feel it's only an online purchase you can get these from them, the guys themselves. There's a few retailers, that's the right word, resellers, I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah, and they're in China, so I feel you have to get it directly from China to pick this one up. I have not seen it around here, and I haven't even seen any for sale. So that's how good a mod it's got to be, is if you don't see them for sale all the time, you know that people are buying them, keeping them, and I don't really hear much about them. I've seen a couple of people do reviews on them. There's a guy in the UK did it, so obviously you can get them worldwide if you're looking for them. So yeah, but I mean, this is the DovPo, and it's the potentiometer style. So if you're into that style and you don't want to keep doing that wattage or whatever up and down, or you don't want to be dripping or whatever, this is kind of a mix between the two. You get that power you need now. You can set it and increment it to exactly what you want, your specifics. It's more for custom making to what you want to vape on, and obviously you can pick the perfect tank you want on it, and you know what you want to have in there for juice, and set up the dial and away you go, and it's good to go. And check on the batteries, and when they start getting low, then you know it's time to put some new bad boys in there, right? Well, that's pretty much me for the day, guys. So that's the DovPo variable wattage potentiometer, and I'm giving this a seal of approval and going, yes, time vapors, this is one to get. If you're in there and you want to pay a little bit more for a pretty cool custom setting one you want to set it up to, this is one to get as well. I'd say yes to this one, it's pretty good. I haven't seen any flaws in it really. As I say, the only one was that battery door, where it slides a little bit on it right there. But everything else has been working really great on it. So yeah, hats off to these guys. Thanks again, DovPo. This is a really good mod, and as I say, they didn't send it me, I picked this one up. So just so you guys know, no one's paying me to say good or bad about this. This is me saying this is a good one. There's a few out there that I'm going to be reviewing that aren't as good as this, but this is one of them good ones. Alright guys, so remember, there's always time with vaping.